I had to go to the medical catnip facility to get this stuff for my cats. I haven't even opened it yet. I think they know. Okay, I started one yesterday. I happened to have some of the faux fur yarn. I bought that when it was on sale. So I've started one. It's going to be a mousie. I got little ears here. Really simple to make. And then I'm going to stuff this. I got this pillow at the dollar store. I think in 2019 BC, which means before COVID, and the store was still, everything was $1. So I picked up a couple of them because they were cute, and I said I can use the sparkly things for crafts and the fluffing. So you don't want a gigantic bag of stuffing unless you plan on making 500,000 cat toys. But we're going to show you in a minute how easy it was to make this little mousie. Now, once you get it started, and if you want, you can keep going and make it longer, then it turns into a weasel. But you don't want it too small where a cat's going to accidentally swallow it. The funny thing about cats is their tongues are very rough. And when they start getting things in their mouth, they can't get them out again. So you definitely don't want your cat or any animal that you own to swallow this stuff. And then we're going to show you how I made it, which is so easy. It's beginner friendly. It works up quick. Now we're going to put this stuff. This is catnip and catnip spray. That's the best stuff money can buy, man. I got the good stuff. Okay, I think this is take 20. I've been trying for so long to make a video. My cats will not leave me alone long enough to do it. It's really simple, guys, to make a cat toy. It's a beginner-friendly thing. Start with the little ring. Just chain 3. Slip stitch in the first chain. Like this. Like this. Smudge. Oh no, he's coming after me. Slip stitch in the first. Oh my goodness, I can't do it when you're in the way, Smudge. I have no place to film, I really don't. The living room here is the biggest space, and it's where all the kitty cats are. Okay, maybe he ran away. He ran away. Hallelujah, give me a break. Let's try. So I made a little ring of 3 chains. Now I'm gonna chain 1 and then single crochet in the ring. I'm gonna squeeze a whole bunch in that ring, okay? So it could be 6 or it could be 8. Let's see how it goes here. I'll find the middle of it. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I am using Bernat blanket yarn and I think it's an ML or an M hook. But you use any 4-weight yarn or higher. You don't want real thin lace weight for a cat toy. Basically, and use the hook that's appropriate for the yarn. You want to kind of crochet it tight to keep all the stuffing and the fancy grade medical Mary Jane I got for my cats. The Catnippacuss for my Cattipussacat. Let go of my yarn. Lord have mercy. So I don't know, I hope you can see what I'm doing. But again, it's beginner friendly. Everybody knows how to chain a ring and make a little ring and single crochet in the ring. It's like you're making a granny square or anything that starts out with a ring. You leave a tail, because that is going to be a tail for the mouse. Just remember, it doesn't have to exactly look like a mouse. It doesn't even have to exactly smell like a mouse. It's just got to be filled up with that magic elixir, and the cat will go crazy for it. I started making one using faux fur. faux fur yarn. I've got it right here. You can see it. I've got 2 little ears, and I did that while I was crocheting. Just chained a few and attached and chained a couple and crocheted a couple more stitches, and then I can use some, you know what, rouge, blush, rub a little pink on there to make it look like little pink ears. And I think I'll just make this one and then stuff it. I'm stuffing it as I go, but I'll spray it with catnip spray. And then you can see how the cats react to it. But I was trying to make this one with the Bernat blanket yarn for you. 1, 2, 3, how many stitches did we get here? Oh, he's got it again. If the yarn is moving, smudge is all over it. My very first cat, his name was Pepperoni, all black. Smartest cat I ever saw in my life. I mean, this cat was a genius. And Bunny, oh my God, he'd have me crying in laughter. But I had left some little yarn balls in a basket next to the chair where I was crocheting granny squares. And I came home from work, and there wasn't a piece of furniture in 2 rooms that did not have yarn wrapped around it. The dining room chairs, it was like spider web, all the yarn. I just stopped dead and my jaw dropped. And my first impulse was to yell at him. And then I said, I can't yell at him. He's a cat. Cats like yarn. I just started laughing and laughing and laughing. He was my first cat. And the thing with this cat, he was so awesome that he sold me on cats. I became a cat woman. Because before that, I thought cats was kind of useless and stupid. Boy, little did I know. Pepperoni was so smart. He loved tender victuals. So I used to keep him in a cabinet up above the stove. He figured out he could jump up on the stove, pull the cabinet open, pull the box of tender victuals out, and the box would fall on the stove. Then he would pull it down to the floor. Then he'd chew, and get into it. I mean, I took a lot of brain power for a cat, you know? He was really smart. First time he ever watched television was at my house. I had a nature program on. He was fascinated with the owl. They did a close-up on the owl. And then the owl flew away, and then Pepperoni went running behind the television. It was so funny. He was like, where's the owl? Now, this was back in the 80s, so no, we didn't really have video cameras. We sure as hell didn't have smartphones. So he did so many funny things, and it's a shame I couldn't get him on video like you can anymore. It's so easy to get things on video. But he was definitely very rare, and as smart and wonderful, devoted cat. Unfortunately, when I broke up with my fiance, and then he got himself a new woman, she got pregnant, and she's like, she didn't want the cat. And I thought letting him stay with Bobby would be the best thing ever, you know, because that's his home, that's who he knew. And Bobby loved him, I know he did. But my ex-husband was a control freak and a malignant narcissist. He wouldn't let me get Pepperoni. He says, well, if you want Pepperoni, you have to get one of the other 2. And they were bonded brothers. You just can't tear up bonded brothers like that. Just like Rexy and Rascal here. They're bonded brothers. They've been bonded brothers since their whole life, since they were in the uterus. So anyway, we got this far so far. And we're just going to keep going. Eventually you're going to turn it inside out. Just keep going round and round and round. No more increases. The tail, you want it to come out as a little butt. This is his butt. Mouse butt. There you go. And now that's all you're going to do. After you've already single crochet twice in every single crochet, just keep going round and round in a circle. Don't worry about you know, chain one and slip stitch and all that. Don't have to be that fancy. Basically, you're just shooting for a shape that's where you can stuff the fiber fill in there and your catnip or spray the catnip. You want it to be appealing to the cat. And you don't want it too small either. So, of course, when this gets bigger, I'll be crocheting, because you don't want the kitty to eat it. Catnippacuss for my Cattippussacats. Okay, here's my mouse. Whoops. See, I gave it two beady little eyes. And this is supposed to be his ears. So I used a little bit of blush or rouge or whatever you want to call it. He's got a proboscis, long snout. And somehow the other ear got lost and it ended up on his chin. So it's a mouse with a double chin. Like I said, it don't have to be pretty. Just have to spray it now with the magic elixir for cats and see what happens. Get ready, Smudge. You're gonna get high. I need that song by Afro Man. I was trying to purchase it. I guess you can't purchase songs off of YouTube to use in a video. You know the song I'm talking about. I wanted to clean my room, but then I got high. Wanted to make some cat toys, but then I got high. Oh. It's a hilarious song. Afro Man said that song would have been perfect for this. We'll stop recording. Okay, let me